Hello, welcome to Statistics 235, Elementary Statistics, online at UMKC. I will be your instructor for the course. My name is Stephanie Van Ryan. The purpose of this video is to go over the structure of the course. We're going to go over the syllabus. We're going to go over Canvas. We're going to talk about the My Lab and mastering within Canvas, and then the ways that we're going to communicate with each other. So this online course, when you log into Canvas, you'll be sent to the syllabus page, and you can click any of the links on the toolbar on the left-hand side within Canvas. You will find any updated version of the syllabus here. The most important thing in an online class is communication and keeping those lines of communication open. So I try to send out weekly emails or weekly kind of updates, and if I see you falling behind in the material, I'll kind of send out a alert, either a you first alert. I might alert your advisor or just send you an email saying, hey, what's going on? I see you didn't get to the material this week. So if something's going on in your end, just keep me in the loop so that I know, okay, I'm going to extend that week out so you can have more time to work on it, or that just kind of helps me for your needs in the course. I want everyone to be successful, and taking an online statistics course can be somewhat daunting, so I want you to know that I'm on your side and I want you to be successful in this course. You can email me at my UMKC email, or you can call or text me at this number, and you can take pictures with your cell phone and send me those if anything's going on within the program. I prefer any content questions to be on the Piazza message board so that everyone in the course can see that question. And I will be going over Piazza after we go over the syllabus. Online office hours will be Monday and Tuesday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and then of course by appointment. So if we need to make up another time to meet up online, then we'll have to coordinate our schedules to find that time. The catalog information, you guys can read through this. It's everything published in the catalog. This semester is a kind of a piloting semester for the textbook that we'll be using, and so I will provide the piloting code. You won't have to purchase anything. So this semester, Pearson gives us access to everything we need in the course for free, so that's a great thing. It is a piloting semester, so this would be the first time students are going through these questions in this book. And I'm going to be kind of flexible with it if I need to kind of tweak it along the way. I definitely appreciate your guys' input in this, and along the way I might kind of throw things out there like, hey, let's look at this project, and then get your feedback on that project. The chapters that we are covered is listed, as well as the kind of policies for the homework, quizzes, and exams. And you can read through this within the My Math Lab or My Lab and Mastering within Canvas. You can see how all this is going to work. The assignments for each week will be due the following Monday. So you know you have a crazy week coming up. You might want to work a week ahead, or just kind of let me know what's going on. The My Math Lab application, you should be familiar with it if you've taken another math course here at UMKC. We use this in college algebra and a few of the other math courses. So hopefully you can take advantage of those features that are listed, and I'm going to go over the My Math Lab at later in this video. Grading criteria is listed, student learning outcomes, support, the support that's available to you. You can, the office hours, Piazza message board, online tutoring 24/7, as well as face-to-face tutoring at the Math and Science Tutoring Center. The policy and resource statement for the College of Arts and Sciences, as well as university policies and resources, can be found at this link, and it can also be found at the Help button. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can find the policy statement there. So that is the syllabus. The next thing I kind of want to go into is the module, and this first module is just kind of the overview. It will always be available to you. You can click and watch this video again anytime throughout the course. You can find the documents for the syllabus as well as the schedule for the course, and I would highly recommend that you download this, save it to your desktop, possibly print it out. It can become in very handy. You can have this in front of you and check off as you go so that you stay on track in the course. So you know what's coming up, when's it due, what's going on, so that's beneficial. The Piazza message board is going to be kind of our virtual classroom. If you guys have any questions, you're going to post the Piazza message board. And I've logged in. The first time you do it, you put your name. You can put your email account. I've created a student one. So logging into just the student account that I created, you can see that this is the view of the Piazza message board. And you can always open in a new tab if you prefer. I've done the introduction here, and that's one of the first assignments, is to introduce yourself to the course. So to do that, you click on New Post. You would say, I'm going to post a note. Maybe you don't need an answer. Later on in the semester, if you want to post a question, you can post a question to the entire class over section 2.2. You can write your summary. Maybe this is problem 13 on the homework. And then you could take a screenshot and post it in here. You can type in something and post it in here. You can use the equation editor. So maybe if you want to use some math type that it's kind of difficult to see, you can use the equation editor and write out. It's LaTeX. So if you've ever used LaTeX before, it works just like that. If not, you might learn a little LaTeX as you go. But I will try to answer your question as fast as I can. So I watch this a lot, and I try to get you an answer from me as quick as I can get to it. So everyone's going to have an introduction post, so this will be pretty busy the first couple of weeks, and then just depending on the content in the book and what's going on, if any questions pop up, this is the way that everyone in the course can see it. So you will introduce your self on the Piazza message board. This in the student's view. You want to open the My Lab and Mastering. You're going to agree to the policy if you want to read through it. And this is where, if you've already had a Pearson account, you can log into your Pearson's account. If you haven't, you can create one. You're going to go through and put all your information in. Please use your UMKC first name and your UMKC last name. So if you go by a different name or hyphenate it or abbreviate it differently, please use the one that you use UMKC has on file for you. Once you get into the course, it will look like this, and a few things I want to go over in my math lab is the multimedia library. So this is where it houses all the content available for this textbook. So say you're working in chapter 2, maybe 2.1, and you want to see everything that's available in 2.1. Now you might have links to some of this within your homework, but if you're struggling with a relative frequency or frequency table or cumulative frequency table, you can click on these video clips and it will give you kind of an overview of that objective. The section video you can see here, it's 18 minutes. It will also be within the homework assignment. So some of these links you'll find within a homework assignment. This is always a good place to start when you're looking at any content. It's the link to the ebook. It's very user-friendly. There's not a lot going on here. It's kind of like you're flipping through the book. You can print pages. You can bookmark it. You can, skip to different pages. And they also have hyperlinks to different things that are going on in the textbook. So you can, hyperlink to this video within the textbook. Some of the videos are a little dry, but it still gets the job done there. And then if you go to assignments in the toolbar on the left-hand side of the page, you want to first make sure that you're looking at all assignments. So sometimes you can click on just like homework or just quizzes and test, and you'd only see the homework here. So you want to make sure that you're seeing all the assignments. Going into a homework assignment, you'll see that the questions are blacked out at first. That means you have to click on the technology or the media before you can access the question. So statistics, and as soon as you click on it, you see you get that green check mark. You're getting a point for it. That way it's saying you have access to the lecture that's available for the homework. PowerPoint might be beneficial. And then some of it's the textbook, some of it's PowerPoints, and some of it's linked to examples or links to videos that explain objectives for the section. So once you've done all the media, then you can open the questions, and that's when you can start working on the assignment. Some of them are multiple choice, some of them are fill in the blank, some of them are graphing. You can always access the media again if you want to rewatch something within a homework assignment. There's also the question help button that has links to textbooks. It might have links to different problem types, like help me solve it or see an example. See if I have a... So here's an example of a help me solve this or view an example. You can see if view an example, you can continue through it. The help me solve it walks you through it, but you have to enter some things. So it's saying type this in your calculator and then enter it. And you can check your answer and it will walk you through it. And then once you're done, your question problem will change. And so you might have different numbers to go off of. This is beneficial when you're working through the homework. Don't rely on it too much. Make sure that you're understanding what's going on and you're looking at it for understanding and not just copying and pasting what they're doing and not thinking about it. Because as you go to take a quiz or an exam, you're not going to have these buttons, and you're going to have 10 problems that are generated that you're going to have to be able to complete before you get any feedback on the quiz. So the nice thing about the quizzes is you can take them unlimited amount of times, but you're taking a chunk. You're taking 10 questions before you get any feedback, where the homework gives you feedback question by question. So definitely try to go for understanding. In statistics, you punch in a wrong number and you get a decimal off. It can be very frustrating what's going on there. So please also keep the lines of communication open. I'm here because I want to see everyone be successful, and I'm not trying to make it where it's impossible to do that. I try to give you every opportunity to learn the material and be successful in this course. So that's all I kind of wanted to go over in this video. If you have any other questions, please let me know, and I wish everyone a great semester.